Welcome to Canadian PGA TV. Jeff Dykeman alongside head golf professional Jeff Buter at Point Grey Golf and Country Club, and the first round leader so far this morning. Second wave is ready to go right now, and 64, 8 under par. Jeff, fantastic round so far. You got off early and got to a great start. Obviously, you made 8 birdies, and how do you feel so far?
Oh, excellent! Yeah, I started off a little nervous, as I haven't played a competitive round in probably 3 months now, so I was a little jittery off the start, but made about a 90-foot putt on 4, and then outside of that, the other 7 birdies came from sort of about 8 feet in. So I hit it well, hit 17 greens, and played quite well. There was nothing really exciting out there.
You played a practice round with last year's champion Kyle Germer. Did that help you at all a little bit? Because first time for you seeing the Wanamaker golf course.
Yeah, for sure it did. Kyle and I are very good friends. We played with Bobby Flero as well, so I know both their games fairly well. So I mean, judging, I guess last year it was quite a bit of wind. But they helped me out quite a bit on where to hit it, where not to hit it, and if there's going to be, if the wind picks up the next couple of days, they just told me some sort of tricky spots on if things change. So it was a big advantage to have them helping me out with the practice rounds.
Now, for those people back home that are looking at the scores and wondering about the golf course as well, you've played it before in Florida quite a bit, and tell us a little about the grass and the challenge of some of the shots and some of the lies you might get.
Yeah, it's just different type of grass, and you have to for some of the guys that are lucky enough to come down a couple of days early, it's a big advantage just for the fact that when you're playing on Bermuda, you can't bump and run the ball well. The greens putt, and there's lots of grain on the greens, so it's difficult if you haven't played that type of grass before. You second guess yourself all day long, and for the most part, that's a little bit of an advantage to myself.
Now, life of a club professional. Last year you couldn't play because your shop was getting redone, I believe.
Yeah. The club built a brand new pro shop, so we're very lucky to be in the pro shop this year. And it was just sort of we were just sort of tidying the closing things up with the pro shop last year. So it just wasn't a good fit to come down and play last year. Even though I love coming to this venue, it's a great course. The staff here look after us fantastic.
Off to a great start. You had a 5-shot lead so far in the morning wave. Afternoon scores. Think they'll see some more scores lower like yours again?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's still only about a club, half a club to a club win, so it's relatively quiet in the afternoon. So, and like I said, it was accessible. The greens are fairly soft, so you can kind of just like target practice, right? So you can shoot right at it and score well. So knock on wood, there should be some pretty good scores this afternoon as well.
Perfect. Well, great start, Jeff, so far, and all the best going forward.
I appreciate it. Thank you,
Jeff.